Hey, welcome to another episode of Cooking in Rosie's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making some spaghetti. So these are a few ingredients that I use. And anything that I'm missing, I'm going to be showing in the, I'll go ahead and list in the description box. So we have some fresh shrimp. This is like some leftover. I made some not too long ago, so I thought, why not make a quick meal? I have some turkey smoked sausage. I have some extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, and I'm going to show you how, we clean our shrimp, but I have some bell pepper that I'm going to add in here. But to clean the shrimp, you're basically going to need a lemon, some fresh parsley, some celery, as well as some salt. So stay tuned. Okay, so right now we are going to, I am going to go ahead and show you how to clean your shrimp. So what you do is you fill this pot up, grab a pot, go ahead, fill it up. You're going to add some salt, just a little bit of salt. Now I've already gone ahead and, rinsed off the celery, the parsley, and I went ahead and cut this in fourths. This is our lemon. Went ahead, cut it in fourths, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it into this pot. But before you go ahead and add the shrimp, you're gonna make sure that the water along with these ingredients come to a complete boil before you go ahead and add your shrimp in there. Now the shrimp you're also going to keep, you're not going to take these off yet. You're going to keep the shells on them and you're just going to throw it in there. It's after we go ahead and boil it for a little bit that we're going to remove it. So you're just going to go ahead and add those ingredients to the pot. So you have your salt, you have your parsley, you have your celery, you have your lemon, and you're just going to wait for it to come to a complete boil before you add your shrimp. And if you want to stay tuned to see how you can get rid of toxic dudes out of your life, stay tuned, because not only are we going to be doing some, cooking lessons, we are going to learn how to get rid of these toxic men out of your life. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have our turkey sausage, and I'm just going to go ahead. I already washed my hands. I'm going to go ahead and cut them up diagonally and, take my time while I talk to you guys. What made me want to go ahead and talk about this is because I'm a young woman myself, and I just thought that it would be great to, give some advice on when it comes to, dating or getting rid of toxic men, especially, out of your life. I feel that a lot of times we, as women, especially black women, we tend to give, so much of ourselves to these men that don't appreciate it. And I feel like in order to prosper as an individual, as a, a young black woman, or any woman at that, it's best to notice the signs when a man doesn't appreciate you. So I feel that some of the ways that you can get rid of a man that doesn't appreciate you is by loving yourself, number one. And, we always hear that like, oh, love yourself. But do you actually know the proper ways to love yourself? I feel like, there should be more detail on how. Okay, we hear all the time on social media, on all these outlets, love yourself, all this and that. But how do you really love yourself? So, I thought I should give you guys some pointers. Some of the ways should be, showing yourself some self-love. How about taking yourself out on a date? How about pampering yourself? I went ahead and decided to go ahead and, get my, my nails done today and get, some polish change on my toes. Just doing simple things, or deep conditioning my hair, going shopping, all of those things. And when you really start to love yourself and not give so much energy to a man that doesn't appreciate you, doesn't appreciate your efforts, that's getting rid of that toxicity. Don't, respond to his messages. Don't respond to them text messages. If you feel like you're not going anywhere, if you're not, you don't see yourself getting in a relationship with this person, or this person isn't taking you seriously enough to, for you guys to come as one and get into a relationship, if you notice they're procrastinating, why are you holding on to them? Why are you continuously giving a piece of yourself to this person every day and they're not appreciating you? So I feel like loving yourself and showing yourself that you love you is the number one way of, or an effort of getting rid of that toxic person in your life that doesn't appreciate you. And how I define toxicity is someone that doesn't appreciate you, someone that doesn't value your worth, somebody that doesn't, vocalize how they feel about you, someone that's just, what is the term I'm looking for when they're just dragging you along? They're just like, oh, okay, like, she's gonna be here, she's not going anywhere. Why not keep her around? You get what I'm saying? Why not just string her along? That's the term I'm looking for. Why not string her along? So I feel like if you know your self-worth, if you date you before anybody else dates you, you're least likely going to accept that BS. You're going to love yourself so much to the point where you're not going to accept anything less. And I feel like more black women, women in general, but I'm a black woman, so I'm speaking to my black women. I feel like if you appreciate yourself more, you love yourself. Okay, so I went ahead and cut up the turkey sausage. I went ahead and I rinsed I washed the board with some, some soap as well, soap and water. Washed my cutting board after I cut the meat, because if you don't, that's just nasty. And so I'm going to show you how I cut my bell pepper, my red bell pepper, and how I, take the seeds out and everything. But, yeah, I just feel, I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this because this is another way of me, expressing how I feel on this topic, probably because I have a lot of friends, who are educated, who are beautiful, who are, just genuinely like good people that go through the same thing. And they have a lot to offer, I myself. And it's just disheartening when it's like we go through so much or we accept so much. So, maybe I am kind of, I don't know, cooking and venting. I just needed to get this off my chest. And I'm not here to drag black men, because I love my black men. I do, like, I love them. Like, it's just a lot of things I feel like we shouldn't stand for anymore. I think that women are going in another direction where they're not accepting anything less anymore. They just choose to do better for themselves and won't settle for less. If other women from different cultures are settling, and when I mean settling for a man that cannot financially support you. I'm not saying, to go out there and be a, gold digger, whatever, however they want to classify it these days. I mean, it's just a lot of men, and I'm talking on black men because I mostly deal with them, can't afford you. They can't afford you, so we got to be the ride or dies. And baby, let me tell you something. I myself, I'm tired of being a ride or die. I am tired of being a ride or die, okay? I ain't mean to go crazy with the knife. I'm tired. I feel like I deserve somebody who can afford me. And I'm not asking for the moon, the stars, the this, the that. I'm just asking, can you afford a meal? You get what I'm saying? Can you take me out, my friend? Can you take me out? Can you, not just their movies, but can we go to somewhere that's sting where you can afford me? I'm so serious. And I have a lot of friends that, we just vent. Sometimes, like, it's part of our sisterhood. We gonna vent. We gonna talk to one another. I don't have no degree in no psychology and anything. It's mostly in health, but you know, I just realized that this is mentally draining to settle, to be the black woman that's always supporting the man financially. You know, I feel like we need to be moving in another direction that's more positive, that's more, you know, that's more positive for black women. Like, why do we have to settle? Why? Why? Why do we have to settle? No. No, 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 no. I don't want to settle no more. I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired. Okay? Ça trop pour moi. You know? Like, do better. Like, I feel like a lot of men have to do better. And this is not like, I'm not here to bash men, because I know, you know, sometimes black men may feel like that. Like, we're just here to bash them. Nope. I ain't trying to bash you, boo. I'm just venting because I'm tired. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp while I've been cutting and talking. I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp to the water. It's boiling now. So this is just our little prep time. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. Oh, don't waste. Use as much of this as you can. So, go ahead and do that. Okay, so as you can see, our water is boiling. And we're going to go ahead and add the shrimp to the water. And you're going to let this boil for about, I want to say, a good 10 minutes. And I got this from my mom. She cleans everything thoroughly. Well, this is what she calls it, like the cleaning, boiling session. So it'll add flavor to your shrimp, and then we're gonna go ahead and take the shells off and take, you know, that little black vein or whatever you want to call it in the back of the shrimp. Okay, so now we have our shrimp, and what I'm going to show you next is how to remove the shell. And once you remove the shell, you're going to take your smaller knife and you're going to open the back of it. So just continue this step until you're done. Remove the shell like that. And just remove anything in the center as well. This is how we clean our shrimp. Just open the back side to make sure there's nothing in there. And just continue until you are finished. Show you one more. Yeah, so I'm telling you guys this, or you women this, just so you can know your worth. Don't settle for anything less. Be a good individual yourself, but you ain't gotta settle. I know it gets lonely, but I'm telling you, it's so much worth it when you learn to love yourself and don't settle for, you know, for anything less. You want somebody to be able to take care of you, and so for you can look out, you know, for yourself as well, but you just don't want to continue on the same route of dating those guys that really don't match up to your needs, what you're looking for in relationships. So I thought I should just vent a little bit and talk to you guys, make this a little bit more interesting. All right, I'm just going to continue this and show you the step after this. So this is what we're looking for. Take that out, that black stuff. Okay, so I went ahead and removed all the shells. It's not a lot of shrimp, but this is the shrimp that we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and saute the shrimp, sausage, as well as the bell peppers. I'm also gonna add some minced garlic to the pan, as well as some black pepper and oil. I'm gonna show you that step real quick. Okay, with this step, I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil to the pan. Add some minced Alright. Now this is on high already. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down to a 5. I'm going to add the tomato paste, some black pepper, okay, and then I'm going to add the sausage, turkey sausage next. I'm going to list everything in the description box, and you know, wait for this to cook first, and then I'm going to add the shrimp, and then the bell pepper is going to be the last thing that I add. And I add the turkey sausage because it's going to take a little bit longer to cook, and remember we already had boiled our shrimp, so just going to wait for this to cook and then show you step by step. So after this is cooked, you add your shrimp to it, and you let that cook. Then you add your red bell peppers, and you're going to let that cook, and then we're going to get started on the spaghetti part. So now add your pasta to the pot. I already went ahead and added salt to it, pepper, and whatever seasoning you want you can add to it. So I went ahead and added the ingredients that we had before to the pot. I had to take some spaghetti out because it was too much. But this white stuff here is Alfredo that I made from scratch, and I'll make a video on that. So I'm basically like heating it together, waiting for it to melt, and that could be the sauce. And I'll show you what the end results look like.